Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates by another 3/4 of a percentage point today. Regulators are trying to bring down the worst inflation we've seen in 40 years. But that policy change has pushed mortgage rates above 7%. As Nancy Chen shows us, the rising cost of borrowing is hurting home buyers and sellers.
You want one more treat?
For about a year, Andrew Till tried to sell his New Jersey home in search of more space.
So we've had a lot of activity and a lot of offers on the house when we had it on the market. It was like every weekend, our broker calling and saying, can you get out?
But even after 10 lucrative offers, he and his family took it off the market. He says there are few options for them to buy a new house, especially after refinancing their mortgage in March to below 3%.
You've been looking to sell. Why haven't you?
Our interest rate right now that we have locked in is very low, so our borrowing costs would more than double.
With today's rate, a monthly mortgage payment on a $400,000 home would cost you about $750 more than the start of the year.
How would you describe the housing market right now?
So I would describe the housing market as sort of a tug of war between buyer and seller. And that tug of war is almost creating like a shutdown.
Stacey Esser is a realtor in the New Jersey area.
It's not that we've never seen 7% interest rates. It's that we've never seen interest rates in basically 1 year go from 2.5% to 7%.
Esser says this kind of volatility is causing deals to fall through.
A buyer might have a pre-approval at a certain rate, get an accepted bid, and then the interest rate shift, they didn't lock in, and all of a sudden they can't afford that same house.
About 60,000 deals have been canceled so far this year, the highest share on record since the start of the pandemic. And new listings are down about 19% from a year ago.
What is the end game to all this?
I think we're going to see way less transactions in 2023. I think people are going to be sitting on the sidelines until things settle down.
Till says he'll wait until then.
We just wanted to see if we could, strike while the iron was hot. It didn't happen, and we're happy here.
The housing market is a leading indicator of whether the nation is heading into a recession. But here's the thing, it could also contribute to one. Fewer homes being purchased also means less construction, as well as people buying fewer items like appliances. And all of this could have huge ripple effects throughout the economy.
Yeah, I haven't played tug of war since I was a kid. It'll be interesting to see who wins in this one, the buyer or the seller.
Or we could all potentially end up losing.
Yeah, that's right about that, Nancy.
I remember that, too. Thank you, Nancy.
Good to see it.